Hello, everyone. So this is very new for me to be on a camera and be filming. I challenge myself to express and send a message to those who may need it. I've always been told as a child I talk too much, and over time I thought that was a bad thing when I realized it was just one of my gifts in life. So it was really heavy on my heart to use that gift, and I truly, truly hope and pray that my message on today touches someone. And if it touches one, I'm grateful because it's contagious. If it gets to one, it can get to all. So, my message on today is just the power of perspective. That is what I'm titling it. In this times, hard times for a lot of people, especially the COVID situation going on, it's a time for resetting. People are being forced to have to really sit and think in their thoughts of the decisions they're making, the lessons I need to be learning, money struggle, family struggle, internal struggle, spiritual struggle, and battles. And so, like as I said before, it's been on my heart to just talk about perspective because perspective is so powerful. I don't think people understand. It's so powerful, and the way that you allow your mind to be altered in situations. I always said when I was a child, um, there's good and all bad. In certain times, a lot of things are not even bad per se. It's a lesson. It's perspective. It's teaching you something. But you have to ask yourself, what is it teaching me? What's the lesson I'm supposed to be gaining from this? From the smallest things, or the things of as if losing a loved one. Some people say that's the most traumatic thing. They're depressed and they're sad and they feel like it's the end of the world. When me personally, when I lost my grandparents, it was extremely hard for me, and that was the first people I ever lost in my life, and I had to figure out how am I going to get through this and what is it supposed to teach me. And then I reached out and started joining programs so that I can use my pain to help others heal. And the wisdom came to me that death is a beautiful thing because there's no more suffering. I had to alter my perspective that death is a beautiful thing. And, it taught me the value of life, that it's short, that you don't know where you're going to go, that you don't know where your loved ones are going to go. They're not going to be there forever, and that's okay. So embrace the now, embrace the love, embrace that time that has been given to you. And with me being able to allow that to resonate within me and to start a fire within me to help others, it was like I was able to alter my thoughts of death and what it was and stop seeing it as a bad thing, the power of perspective. Opposed to thinking that it's the end of the world. No, it's not, because when one life goes, another life comes. Power of perspective. So that's just one take on it. As I was saying earlier, talking about what is this trying to teach me? What is this in my life trying to teach me? Is this a lesson that I've already had before, just in a different form? There are times you're taking a test and you keep failing it time after time after time again, and you get frustrated, but you have to sit there and be like, why? Why do I keep failing this? Why, when I feel like I'm giving it my all, it's never enough? But it came to me wisdom, thinking, perspective, learning to respond out of wisdom and not responding out of anger or misunderstanding. Um, so, as I was saying, or to say I would say, respond out of wisdom and not emotion. Because emotion is temporary. Wisdom is something that is built within us. We all have them. Some people say it comes with age. I feel like it comes with experience. It comes with knowledge. It's built within us. So use that. It's a tool. And it's planting a seed within you. So every time I'm not passing this test, it's giving me an opportunity to become better. It's giving me an opportunity to see things differently. It's giving me an opportunity to challenge myself. It's giving me an opportunity to meet new people every time I may have to go to this facility, to do it again and again. It gives me time for myself to see what I can do, what I'm capable of doing. Challenge your mental thought. The power of perspective, you guys. It's so big. You know, some people right now are questioning how they're supposed to pay their bills or how they're supposed to do that. In this moment, instead of worrying, have faith. Be in the now, because some people are lacking more than you. There are people struggling right now, but there's nothing new under the sun. It's the same situation that you're going through right now. Somebody overcame it and some, and came out with a testimony, came with a victory, came with a lesson, and they alter their perspective. Sometimes we have to go through things so that we can grow as people. Growing is painful, and that's okay, because it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful experience. So Allow it to flow like water. Allow it to flow, you guys. There are times where I don't think people even realize when you wake up in the morning, you get to choose how your day is gonna be. Because one thing can mess up your day. Oh, I missed my alarm. I missed this. I missed that. Perspective. I missed it, but I got sleep. I missed it, but that's okay because I got the rest of the day ahead of me. I missed it, but there could have been when I was supposed to leave out the door at 2:30 and be on I-20 at 2:40. There was an accident and I missed it, and that could have been my life. That could have been me right there. Power of perspective. There are people, I can't pay my bills right now, but that's giving you time with your family. That's giving you an opportunity to realize the value of now, the value of a dollar, the value of struggle, and how to overcome it, because you will never be able to overcome or grow unless you go through something. You will never be able to teach somebody unless you go through something. The hardest stories is a struggle behind it, and it's stepping stones in your life to get where you need to be. Whether it's people who lost a loved one, or had lost a child, or lost their business, whatever the case is, there's somebody out there that went through it as well. But you were chosen to be the testimony. You were chosen to be the teacher of that time. So use it. The power of perspective, you guys. The power of perspective. You may see me look over a couple times because I wrote a couple notes so I don't forget. Also, don't play victim. I think we don't realize when we're going through a situation, especially a difficult one, we have a tendency of playing victim. Why is this happening to me? Oh, I deserve better. This shouldn't have happened. This person should have treated me like this. I deserve this. Me. And when you do that, you block your blessing to be able to understand it and getting the lesson out of it. You cannot play victim. You will never grow playing in victim mode. And that was something I had to learn, because I had a habit of, even now, if I must be real, I have a habit of being like, this person did that to me, and this happened, and this happened. But I'd sit there and be like, Tatiana, what did you do? What did you do to cause that? And did you allow it? Did you allow this person to hurt you? Did you allow this person to talk to you this way? Because nobody can walk into the door unless you open the door. So you have to alter that, because that is power in itself. When you play victim mode, you're giving power to somebody else. When you acknowledge your wrongdoings, you give power back to yourself. Power of perspective. So, with that, my video, I hope was not too long. I definitely hope it touched somebody. I really, really do. Y'all have a blessed day. Much love. Bye.